Hello, welcome to Equine Rescue Incorporated. My name is Linda Romer. I will be your tour guide today. I'm the executive director and the co-founder of Equine Rescue. We've been serving the Hudson Valley of New York since 1996. This is our farm. We help law enforcement with cruelty issues relating to horses. Next, we're going to go up to our riding ring. Now we're up in our riding ring. This is what we use for training purposes for our horses and for exercise purposes. We do primarily English riding here, although we do have some horses that prefer Western, so we do have Western saddles that we can use. Over to the right is our geriatric field. This is where our older horses live. We have 4 that live out here full-time, and 1 more that goes out during the day, but has a stall at night. Hi, Cody man. All right, we're going to go down to the boys' field. We'll see you down there. This is the back side of the geriatric field. We just came down from the riding ring. This is their shed that they have, and off over here to the left is our boys' field. We have 4 boys that live full-time out here. We have another 4 that get turned out during the day with them. And everybody seems to be enjoying themselves this evening. Now we're going to head over towards the girls' field. Okay, so now we're in the girls' field. The girls have a nice big shed, but there's quite a few of them. So what we do in the evening hours is we leave the gate open to our quarantine facility so that the other girls, the overflow, can go into there. We're going to walk up there so that you can see into that shed, and we'll see who's hanging out in there tonight. Okay, so this is our quarantine facility. We use this when we need it for horses that are new that don't have a vet, shot records and that sort of thing. But we also use it for an overflow for the girls' field, because we do have quite a few mares that are here right now. And hi Lana, get off of me. Hi Millie. So they get to come in here at night, and it just gives additional shed space for them when they need it if the weather's bad. We're going to take a walk up here. This is all new fencing. Lonnie ho. Lonnie ho. This is all new fencing, so we're going to show you that and walk up to see what we did this year. So next we're going to go out to the side hill. So now we're on the other side of the gate. We keep this closed off during the evening hours. During the day we use this for additional turnout for a mare and foal that we have that can't go out with the general population. And with the help of a grant that we received earlier this year, we were able to fence this entire run here for that mare and foal. That gives them plenty of space to exercise. Now we're going to head up all the way to the side hill. Now we've just walked up from our quarantine facility, which we also call the Pony Palace. This is all new fencing along the left side here from the grant that we received earlier this year. What we've been able to do is create this area, and back here you're seeing on the right, this is a part of the farm that you've never seen. The girls have always had this additional acreage to go out on. We just didn't walk up and show you before. But with that gate there, and now we're going to walk down through the little pathway here, we were able to open up this entire area for grazing. And we have 3 different ways that we can use it. We can use it either for the girls' field, which is what it's currently being used for, or we can close the fence, close the gate, open it up so that the Pony Palace can come out here, or we can close those 2 gates and use it for field 5 as excess. So wherever we have extra horses, we can, in 3 different ways, we can let them come up here. And the case that we had earlier this year in March, those are 3 of the 5 horses that we took in right now that are just outside enjoying themselves, grazing and being horses for a change. We're going to head over to paddock 5 now. All the rest of the girls have decided to join their friends here on the side hill. We're going to let you watch the parade. Lana! Come on, Lana Bell. Hi, pretty girl. You want to come say hi? Alright, off to paddock 5 we go. Come off the side hill, which is part of the girls' field. Now we're on the back side of paddock 5. This is additional space that we have for the ponies that currently live out here. We're going to walk in to their front paddock, and that is their shed. And now we're going to go over by paddock 6, the garden, and into the barn. We use this for turnout just during the day because there is no shed here. So good weather, the horses go out there. Paddock 5 is where we just came from. You can see up through there. That was the walkway that we just came through. And the front side of the shed over on the left. And then we have our organic garden that we grow all kinds of yummy things in. And that concludes the exterior of our farm. We're going to go into the barn now. Okay, so now we're going into the barn. We have 17 stalls that are in the barn. All of the horses are in for the evening. We're doing it a little later in the day today, so all of the horses are in for the evening, have had their dinner, and are waiting to have their stalls done. Two things that we have that we've mentioned before, but we have heat sensors up in the top of the barn that the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries, when we got verified, they helped us by getting the installation. We had the installation done of that, so we can keep track now. There's a siren outside. So if there's a rise in temperature in the hayloft, an alarm sounds and we know it. We also have video cameras installed in the barn and around the farm so that we can see what's going on either in the barn with the monitor that we'll show you later or via the internet if we're not in the barn, if anything wonky seems to occur. So we're going to go through the skinny right here and finish the tour with the barn. Everybody has a fan to keep them cool in the summer. We have aisle fans, we have fans in the sheds. This is the entrance to the girls' field from the barn. We have all of our laundry that's been cleaned that I haven't gotten put away yet. Just like being at home. Okay, so now we're going to show you our bunk bed stalls. We have 2 of them. Well, we call them bunk bed stalls. One is used for the ponies. It's a narrow area in the barn that we needed a use for. So Ronan and Gypsy call this home. Hi, boys. The other is a very large stall that we can either use as 2 stalls or a 1 large, and we're using it for a large now because we have a mare and foal from a recent cruelty case. And Scout is going to come over and photobomb us because that's what he likes to do. Hi, buddy. He loves to have his picture taken. And then we go through another skinny aisle and on to our back line where we have 4 more stalls. So there's a total of 17 stalls in the barn. This is the back entrance to the quarantine facility, which we also call the Pony Palace, which nobody's in because it's a nice evening to be grazing. So everybody's gone. And then we have 4 stalls here that you can see along the left side. Okay, so now we're leaving the back line. That's right, that's my house. That's how close I live. Those are my Christmas lights. I apologize to those that are offended, but in the evenings when I'm sitting outside listening to the barn, it's much better lighting and I really, really enjoy it. Now we're going to head to the feed room. This is where we store all of our favorite stuff, like the feed, the supplements, the medicines, everything that we need to make this place run. It's also our tack room, our laundry room, our stay in here when it's cold room, and our refrigerator for our medications, apples, carrots. We have the red box here is the central system for the heat sensors. So that gets maintained once a year, make sure everything works right. And then over here, we have the monitors that if we're in the feed room, we can watch what's going on outside. And like I said, we can see it either in the feed room or on the internet. That's my dog. Hi, Lucy. She's lying in the aisle. That concludes our tour of Equine Rescue. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is a busy farm. We have a lot going on. We appreciate very much you coming to visit us. If you're ever in the area, give us a call. We'll do it in person. Thank you.